Hello guys and welcome back. In this final lecture of this section, we will discuss about sealed classes and interfaces, which is a feature which was previewed in Java 16 and 15, and it was released as a standard and feature as in Java 17. So let us discuss about sealed classes and interfaces. So sealed classes and interfaces are a way of making fine-graining the inheritance relationship. So inheritance relationship is a we seen how we can inherit, but in using sealed classes we can restrict our inheritance. And before these sealed classes, there was only final modifier and the packages to restrict the classes from inheritance and control the inheritance through like that only. So we seen the final keyword in the last lecture. Final keyword if you use then that particular class will not be extendable, or we cannot create a subclass of the particular class. So sealed classes, what it will do? So sealed classes brings about a new keyword which is a sealed keyword. So if we declare a particular class as sealed, and following to that you have to have a permits clause, or you have to have other classes which have defined in the particular compilation unit. So that means the same class file you have to declare other classes which will which will extend the particular sealed class. So I'll explain it one by one first. The first thing which we need to understand is permit clause. So permit clause was introduced so that we can permit a set of classes which will extend the particular class. So if you write like sealed class, sealed class for example sealed class shape which permits rectangle and triangle. So like that if you put that means the rectangle triangle class only will be able to extend the particular sealed class. So the sealed classes are like that. And one more thing about sealed classes is if you have a class which will extend the sealed class, that class should either be sealed, non-sealed, or final. So the three options are there for a child class of sealed class. So this should be having these types. So important to understand is that non-sealed is a means we are again opening up our code. That means this class that class will be able to be extended and we can create more child class from it. And one more thing about sealed classes are that all the classes should be in the same module. If it is in the same class file, then you don't need to use the permit clause itself. You need to have to extend the particular sealed class. So we will see in the practical example how we can extend and create the sealed classes. This interfaces means in case of interfaces or sealed interfaces also is there. So in case of sealed interfaces, we can implement only a particular set of classes can only implement the particular interface. So if you declare a sealed interface, then only a set of classes can implement the interface. That's how the sealed interface will work. So let us see a programs based on the sealed classes and interfaces. Now let us see a program based on sealed classes in Java. So sealed classes is a feature which is in Java 17. So you have to have the Java 17 to in order to run this program. So here is the example program of a sealed class in which the class which we are going to seal is like a shape class. So a shape class can have a rectangle, triangle, or circle kind of a classes only. So these three are the only permitted classes which can extend the particular class shape. So like this strong relationship is created. So these three classes can only inherit the particular shape class, and the shape class has a method of area in that I'm printing out simply shape like that message I'm printing. Now let us see the other classes which is implementing this extending this particular sealed class. So here is the rectangle class. So then the rectangle class I am overriding this. You can see this is a sealed class. So that means this class should either be having a permit clause, or if this class this class should either have a permit clause, or other classes in the same compilation unit should extend this class. So here there is a square class which is extending the rectangle class and which is a final class, which means this you cannot extend further after the square class. So the square class is the last class in this hierarchy. And you can see I'm printing out the messages of particular area calculation formula for rectangle and square. And let us see another classes in this sealed class relationship. Now here is a non-sealed class which is a circle, which means you can have create another class. For example, you can create a class oval which can extend the circle class. So non-sealed means we can extend the particular class. Final means you cannot extend the class, and sealed means you are again creating at the same hierarchy. You want to seal the class for a particular set of classes, like that only the relationship will be. So the child class of a sealed class must be either sealed, non-sealed or final. Now let us see the other class. So this is a triangle class which is a final class. That means the extension will end here, and in this also I am overriding the area method. Now let us see the the main method of this program. So here is the main method. So here I am creating the objects of particular classes, and I am calling the particular methods or area method of each class one by one. So let us see the output of this program. So here you can see the output. So the shield classes are printing the particular area method for area, followed by whatever the formula for rectangle, triangle, area, square, and triangle. All the formulas are being printed. So this is how the sealed classes is working in Java 17. So sealed classes allows us to have a complex relationship with which is like we can allow a set of classes to only extend a particular class. So that's it for sealed classes. Now let us see another program based on sealed interfaces. Now let us see a program based on sealed interfaces in Java. So sealed interfaces are used to restrict the inheritance and create a strong relationship. So here you can see sealed sealed interface. Main interface is the sealed interface. So here I'm not having any permit clause, which means the same compilation unit within the same class file, within the same Java file, that other you compare which one is and another class should extend uh, this particular interface. So here you can see the child interface is there. The child which is in the it is extending the parent interface, which is extending the main interface. So after that there is a final here this class, this is the sealed interface. So there should be another permitted class should be there in the same compilation unit, that is the final class 1, which is implementing the child interface. So like that this relationship is like maintained. So if you keep sealed interfaces, then a set of classes can only in the implement the particular interface. So that's how this relationship of in sealed interface. Now let us summarize this section in this lecture. In this lecture, we are seeing about sealed classes and sealed interfaces. We also seen some programs based on sealed classes and interfaces. And these sealed classes are used to control over the inheritance, so that we can provide only a set of interfaces to only to a set of interfaces or set of classes only to do the inheritance. And one more thing it is that all the classes should be in the same module. For now up to Java 17 it is compulsory that all the other classes which are permitted should be in the same module. And this is it for this section. Thank you for watching this lecture.